This is, without a doubt, going to be one of the worst. One of the worst live streams I've probably done. Probably in a while. What we're going to do today is we're going to paint some Warhammer. My friends Necrons need some work. Well, at least just the Barge. So, if you see my eyes twitch back and forth, it's going to be I'm looking at the screen like right now. Yes, I have black hair and a red beard. I know, it's weird. I don't get it either. Life. Alright, anyways. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to put the camera back and see my wife's computer over there. So, oh, you can see one of them. Let me show you. Go back where I was there. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. That is horrific. Okay. This is what he started with. For this, it's a barge. It's a repair barge. For anyone that has never seen Necrons, basically this piece right here goes in the center, and then you have this piece on the front, and then you got all these little cannons, which you can't probably see them. You can probably see these better. These cannons with little axes on them go all throughout, and it looks like a little battleship kind of thing. But this is what I've done so far with it. Right, I put all the red, blue, gold, white, black, whatever magical colors I've decided for the week. But here's what he started with. He started with white and gold was his color scheme he wanted to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with white and gold. I don't know. There was something about it with this that just didn't look right. So I found he actually moved away, and I gotta send this to him. But anyways, I found a red blue style that I wanted to, copy. Not copy, but take inspiration from it. I definitely took inspiration from it. And that's where we are now. So, with that said, sorry, I had to check my phone. My wife's at work, and I'm home with the kids. Oh, man. Okay, so today, basically, yeah, I found a color scheme that I wanted to use, and I've incorporated it into this design. And I know you guys can barely see that. My camera's not good enough for me to go like this. Or rather, the light's not. Yeah, you can see the blue energy orb that I've got kind of going on in there. I got a blue orb up here. I mean, it looks gold, but it's actually yellow for the headdress and the shoulder pads. A lot of detail I've put into that, and I haven't done a live stream. Again, I haven't done a live stream in a while, mainly because I've been playing Ark, and I've been playing Lord knows what else. Battleships, Ark, messing around in Unreal Engine 4, working on college. We've moved the house around again because we're nuts. I'm not going to show you my house right now. I mean, you can already see way too much of it, but not the point, right? So let's get some black in our wet palette here. If anyone wants to know how to make a wet palette, kind of like the one that I have here, please let me know. It is a magical thing. Basically, because these are acrylic paints, the paint doesn't dry out as much, which is just, if anyone has ever painted with acrylics, is awesome. Wet palette right here. It's real easy to make. In fact, it takes 10 seconds. I got this design from Tabletop Minions. Yeah, Uncle Adam. He's the one that has done that. He's not really my uncle. That's just what he calls himself. Can you guys hear that train? Jeez, that thing's loud. Anyways. I am putting way too much blah. That's thick. Oh, God. Okay. I should take this time to note that I am not a professional painter or, in any way an award-winning model painter. but I'm decent. And I think the biggest part of it is the fact that I have the time to do it. Sometimes. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Point is that I have time and it's being done. That's the important thing to note. Please let me know if you guys want to see more painting or anything else. I mean, I wasn't really 100% positive on this whole idea. And I know I have to get this job done. This paint, and then I said job. I didn't even say them together. Like, that was weird. Oh, that's not, what is she saying? Okay. So, right now, I'm trying to get I just touched it because I'm an idiot. I'm trying to get the base coat, or a base black, on the whole thing. And I know every professional painter out there, everyone and their sister is going to tell me, why are you basing in black and then painting white and red and blue? That is the worst idea you could ever have. Well, one, I like black. And two, if you do the layers thin enough and you do like 3 or 4 of them, the color shows and the black doesn't bleed through. And plus I found on, I hope this doesn't dry out while I'm doing this, I found on the back here, well, you can't, yeah, right there, on some of it, that if the black does bleed through, it actually looks really nice because it looks kind of battle-torn. It gives this really weird battle-torn effect, which, you know, I'm not really good at weathering yet. It's not a thing that I've committed to learning yet, mainly because, well, I'm just not there. But no, I just haven't decided to learn that yet. Right now I'm still focused on thinning paint and doing what is it called? My brain's not working. Thinning the paint and getting the base coat layer down. Basically, you know, making the paint look not like I've done this before necessarily, but just not like crap, you know, because if you can, I don't know if you can see it, it might not work right. I have crap lighting in here. There you go. You can see the brush strokes right here where I'm painting it, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm learning how to thin the paint enough to get that. And right now, that's my objective. Once I get that done, then I'll move on to wet blending or lightning or object source lighting. Actually, I'm probably not going to move on to object source lighting for a while. And if you want to know what any of the stuff I'm saying is, please go check out Tabletop Minions or any of the 1,000 other YouTubers out there that talk about painting as a whole and in general for this hobby, and you know, let them know what you think, because those guys are actually really good. They have a lot better production value than I do, because they're not doing this in their basement, basically. Well, I guess they are. But they have a lot more time, not necessarily time, but a lot more effort, I want to say, put into everything they do. Because I think we all know, I'm painting over here like an idiot. I think we all know by now that I am not the best at production value. I mean, for the love of God, I have one webcam, and it's a crappy $20 little webcam. But you know what? I have one. And when it comes to making videos, having one is better than not. Sometimes. Not necessarily. Most of the time. I don't know. I just found that I actually have gotten more views, you know, on the channel, on Twitch as well as YouTube, since I got the webcam. So hopefully I'm gonna keep that up. I don't know. I haven't really decided. You guys haven't really been giving me a whole lot of feedback. I'm not really sure if I want to continue doing this whole YouTube thing and Twitch streaming and all that stuff. I'm out of black. I don't know. I'm just getting kind of losing my motivation here. I have my water pot off to the side here because I didn't want to put my hand right in the camera every time I had to put water on the brush. I felt like that was bad. Gotta get more. Now you're not seeing me shake the paint pot before I get the paint, which is something you should do. But I already shook it up like 15 times today within the past like 2 hours, so pretty sure it's good. So that's a coat of black on it. I mean, it's not where I want it to be, but it's there. Now I'm going to try to finish this half, which again, look how thick that is. That's ridiculous. I should not be doing it that thick at all. Like, it should not do that. But it is, and here we are. So I'm going to have to fight with it. I'm going to make it my... I don't know. I don't have a word for that right now. I do, but I don't want to say those. Because if you ever have heard the term talks like a sailor in referencing to somebody cussing, you'll understand how creative I can be. So we'll see what happens there. Alright. I mean, it's still thick, but I'm able to move it around enough, and it's thinning it out. And that's really all you want to do. You know, you don't want the paint to just sit in one spot in a glob. If you have too much on your brush, move the paint around with the brush. Just beat it around. Make that paint your little sub. You know, do whatever kinky crap you want to do with your paint. However you and your paint, you know. Show me on the model where the paint touched you. Oh God. That says a whole lot more about me than I even want to think about. Alright. Let's try to get this done. I want to get some red on here tonight. Personally, my goal with this, you know, it's not really necessarily to teach you guys how to paint. It's not to sit here and try to get you guys to watch my videos some more. Because if you guys want to watch them, you'll watch them. If you don't, you don't. It's not... I want to be a full-time YouTuber, but I mean, it's just me, right? So I don't really have... Like I said, I'm not up to the production standards, I guess, that a lot of YouTubers are. That I guess I probably should be at this point, because I've been doing this for almost a year now. But I mean, can only do so much, right? If you guys want to watch them, you'll watch them. If you don't, I'm not going to be butthurt about it. I'm not going to go and, you know, have this big old fight with T-Series like PewDiePie or whatever in the world they're doing. Speaking of which, did T-Series finally pass up PewDiePie? I have no idea. I saw that on, I think, Facebook. I have no idea. I really, really don't. I'm more clueless than somebody who's lived under a rock with most things as far as mainstream anything is concerned. Oh, I want to put another coat of black on these, but I'm actually You know what? Yeah, I'll do it right there. Yeah. I I don't want to put another layer of black on it because if I put another layer of black on it, the harder it is to get the red on. But if I put another layer of black on there, it'll be nice and clean, which is what I want. What I want. I have to redo. Ow, sticking to it. I have to redo this side, this joint. Not redo, just do another coat. Because I mean, it doesn't look like crap. That's the thing. It looks nice and black. It's not supposed to be shiny, so it's just supposed to be black. And the reason for that is because I'm going to be painting over it with red and white. And I really don't want the black to be so pronounced that it doesn't show through, which I haven't had that problem yet. Or at least not as bad as I probably should have since I'm base coating in black. But that's neither here nor there. Just in general, how you guys doing? I mean, I'm on Twitch tonight doing the whole live stream thing. I finally fixed my computer. That bloody thing. It drives me nuts. It really does. Because it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. It wants to do whatever it wants to do. The fans on it barely work. I have those Thermaltake ring fans. And while, you know, they're great, they work, they look nice, blah blah blah. The problem I have is that randomly, well, it seems random, out of nowhere, they just start blinking red, or they'll just blink and turn off. And I mean, I'll check my temps. My temps are fine. I'm not really worried about it since they're case fans, but it's just, you know, I don't want it to look like crap. Because it really does look like crap if they're not running. Okay. So that's the black on that. That's the black finishing on those guns. So let's go ahead. Get house. Oh, red's good. Okay, let's. Hi, Kinsey. Hi, baby. Alright. Which side is dry? See that little... Oh, you can't, can you? Let's see, can it? Does it show it? Does it pick up that fine of a detail on this weird camera? No, it doesn't. Alright. Well, anyways, right here, in between the armor plates, where I don't want the red paint, I just got some red paint there. And I'm not going to do anything about it. Not because, you know, I don't want to go back and fix my mistake, or that I even think it's a mistake. I'm going to leave it like that because I think it looks like blood splatter. And in Warhammer 40K, blood splatter is a thing, and it's a thing that happens a lot. In fact, if it doesn't happen, you're not doing it right. Or rather, your characters aren't doing it right, or however you want to say that. Let's see. I mean, I think I kind of decided to do this paint stream tonight. One, because, well, I was bored. And two, because my friend who, like I said before, owns this model, he moved, so he's... How many hours is Florida from Kentucky? I don't... And I'm talking Cincinnati. So Cincinnati to friggin' Florida, I have no idea, is like, what, 12, 13 hours? So he's like 12, 13 hours away. And he is honestly the worst at answering his phone. Like, I'm pretty sure he has a phone just for looks, because he does not use the thing. So what I'm doing is, instead of just taking pictures and sending it to him and getting his feedback on it, I decided to make this video, or rather this live stream, to go ahead and say, hey dude, here's your model, here's what it looks like, and I'm sure he's gonna call me and tell me I'm a dick, because it's kind of what, you know, we do. I just want to point that out. I don't know if it's just a military thing, but I've only seen it really with military people. We tend to greet people with the utmost of insults, and that's how we like you. You know? Because if we're not insulting you, we don't like you. So, I don't know if that's a thing civilians do too or not, but it's definitely a thing we do. And anybody that wants to give him crap, please in the comments give the Air Force as much crap as you can. The good old chair force over there. As we all know, I'm Navy. Well, I say Navy, but really, I'm a CB. So, see what I mean? This is why everybody tells you not to do the red on the black. I don't know if you can see it real well. The black is shining through the red, like real bad. Kind of like on this brush. How you can see the red and the black difference. Wow, this camera is not good at resolution. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It looks war-torn. Like, it gives it a weathered effect without weathering. Which is what we're going for. You know, is in reality. But I am trying to make it look shiny. I'm trying to make it look like these guys just woke up from their tomb world. And they were, like, the guys who were left on the planet, left on their home world to defend it against invaders, while everybody else went out and conquered. So they're the ones that, you know, still look shiny because they haven't seen any combat. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking at. Because again, he's Air Force. So, you know, combat is not a thing they do unless it's from the air or behind a controller of a drone. And I'm sure I'm going to get plenty of Air Force people on here giving me crap. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because if I can't dish it out, if I can't take it, I shouldn't be dishing it out. Ugh. I know plenty of Marines, plenty of Army. Only one Air Force. There aren't that many of them. You know what? I should have just cleaned this brush and left it in the pot because I'm starting to get into detail that I don't want to mess up. I know I said the whole blood splatter thing, and then I said I'm trying to make these guys look like they just woke up. But if anybody knows the lore behind the Necrons, they'll know that the Necrons were in a bloody war, you know, the war in the heavens, before they went into their eternal sleep, when they fought against, I don't know, I don't remember anymore, the Catan, I think. It's been a while since I've looked in the since I've read the lore, or rather known anything about it, because I mainly play Dark Angels or Tau, so I don't know anything about the Necrons too much. So, and right now the army I'm trying to build is Eldar, because, well, I should have got orcs, because nobody I know plays orcs, and I've never seen anybody play orcs before, and I want to try it. At least nobody plays orcs in my area, which is annoying. Y'all need to get out and play some more. Anywho, got a standard brush here. All these brushes I'm using, by the way, are like $5 brush packs from Walmart. Not because I'm cheap, even though I am. I keep saying I need to stop doing that. Y'all get on to me, something. For the exception of this brush and I think 2 other brushes. God, there I go again. For the exception of this brush and like 2 others, all of my brushes are like little $5 packs that you buy at Walmart in the paint aisle and like the hobby aisle, because you don't need some expensive brush to paint really good. And if you don't believe that, by all means, go let me know in the comments, let me know with likes. But go over to Tabletop Minions and watch Adam's videos that have Sam Lins in them. Sam Lins is a very, very good painter. He's won the Golden Demon and the Crystal Brush. I don't know what they're called. He's won a lot of painting awards. And he doesn't buy expensive brushes. He just buys the little $5 packs from Walmart in bulk, because he knows he's going to go through them. And he doesn't need anything expensive. I mean, he probably has his expensive brushes to do his super detail and some other super stuff that he does. I have no idea. But, because, I mean, I have my super brush. Like, it's this little guy right here. And I think this brush costs like $4 by itself. I don't think it's not a very expensive brush. I don't go out and buy expensive brushes. It's not a thing. Did I paint the bottom spike? No, I did not. Good. I don't have to do that. I can move on. You guys let me know what you want to see. You know, the content, I'm just here to be a creator because, well, I want to do it. It's fun. I like doing it. I'm just not that good at it. I just need to learn more. Probably should have done that before starting it. But, yeah. No. Not going to do that. That's too easy. It's not how we do things. If it's not completely difficult and we're making it harder than it is on ourselves, harder than it should be on ourselves, then we're not doing it right. That is complete sarcasm for anybody that doesn't know me. Holy God. Nobody take that to heart, please. That would suck. I was just taking Kevin's advice. Yeah, no, don't do that. Nope. Kevin doesn't have advice. Nope. Well, I guess that's the first time you guys will know me by name, actually. Yeah, it's my name. It's Kevin. Hi. What's up? Sup? My brain hurts. I don't know. I'm being retarded. I'm probably should be in bed right now. Thankfully, my kids are on spring break this week. I don't have to wake up at all in the morning. But that doesn't mean I can just do whatever I want, you know? I still gotta wake up, still gotta go work out, still gotta feed and water the children. Don't you laugh in your sleep at me. That little 2-year-old has more attitude, right? In her pinky, sorry, I breathed and it was a weird pause. In her pinky than I think I have anywhere in my body. She is so sassy, it's ridiculous. Like today, her brother did something stupid. I don't know. One of her older brothers, Johnny, did something really stupid, and he got in trouble for it. And she went up to then this little 2-year-old went up to my wife and yelled at my wife because she was getting on to her brother. That is just ridiculous. And every time she does it, it just baffles us, Like we're just completely dumbfounded. Like, every time. No matter how many times she does it, we're always going to have the same reaction, I'm pretty sure. So we're not going to know what to do to it. Because you don't know how to react to kids like that. I mean, you do. You smack them, but don't do that, by the way. Don't do that. It's probably illegal. And wherever you are, it's probably illegal. Yeah, don't smack kids. Don't have them go outside and get the Switch. I mean, what you do in your house is your business. I'm not going to tell you how to live. I'm just saying. Don't let people know. Because you don't want nobody calling anybody. That'd be bad. I got paint buildup. Not good. No, don't do that. It's bubbling up. No. Stop it. It's thinned, and this is the problem I'm seeing. But the paint's thin enough, but it just likes to fight me, Grr, arg. I don't even remember what that's from. I'm pretty sure it's it's a TV show. I know that. I just don't remember which one. I think it's NCIS. But again, I don't know. I was playing Ark earlier. Tatted up finally got me to get a mod called Primal Fear and Pugnacious Dinos and something else. And I like it. I do. But my game, for whatever unknown reason, does not like it. And I say that, and what I mean is that every time I go to play single player with those mods running installed, the game crashes. Like, it doesn't even load. And I've gone through the forums, I've gone on the discussion boards on Steam, I've gone through Google, YouTube, every fiasco I can find, and nobody has the same exact issue. But then again, with mods, no two people have the same issue anyways. Because mods just, they hate everyone. I'm not saying there's a problem with those mods. I'm just saying there's a problem with my game, which I probably should uninstall it and reinstall it anyways. Because every time I have a problem with it, it tells me I'm missing, and I go and I check the integrity of the game files. You know how you can do that on Steam? And when I do that, it always tells me 2 files are missing, and I'm pretty sure it's the same 2 files every time. But I'm not sure which 2 files or why they keep going missing every 5 minutes. because I'll reinstall those two files, and then I'll go and try to run it, and it still won't run. It's broken. So I think one of the mods is rewriting one of those files and taking it over, and in doing so, it's causing more problems than I really wish to deal with. Am I out of red paint? No. God, this is annoying. I'm going to try to finish one side of this. See, there's the shiny red. Now, if any black shines through this coat, I'm going to leave it, right? And again, the reason for that is it looks weathered. It looks like it's missing paint. It looks like it's not supposed to be there. It's not very obvious until you get down and look at it. But it's supposed to just be that little bit of weathered from where it's basically been sitting in storage for millennium. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Is that it's been sitting there for only the gods know how long. And some paint's falling off. Or at least not even falling off. You know, I don't want it to look chipped. I don't want it to look battle torn yet. I want it to look like the paint is just faded. And for me, the way I've found to make the paint look faded, or at least the way that I want it faded, is to do that black undercoat and then put the color on top of that, even though you're not supposed to, because it gives it that nice faded look. It dulls the color down real well. It really does. Pretty sure if Uncle Adam watches this, he's going to shoot me because I'm doing everything that he's told me not to do. But you know what? That's the thing, is you have to find your groove, right? You have to find your method to your madness to make it look the way you want it to look. I'm not gonna go out ever and win a golden demon or any other painting prize at any time in my life, mainly because I just don't feel like it. There it is again. But it's gonna be because I know, like, I'm a good painter. Like, I can sit here, I can do there's that bloody train. I can do detail. I can, you know, fade the color. I can put the model together in a way that makes it look special. I can do some pretty gnarly things compared to a beginner. But compared to guys like Sam Lins and even Uncle Adam on Tabletop Minions, I'm nothing, right? Like, I am the utmost of beginners. And that's not them disparaging me or like putting me down. That's me saying, look, I'm not that good. These guys are awesome. But what I do, what I am capable of is still nice. Like, it's not terrible. And to me, that right there is all I need. And I mean, by the way, it's Ryudakai. You guys have seen him on the channel before playing World of Warships with me. he's the one that owns these Necrons, right? So these are his. That eccentric MF. I'm out of red paint. I'm scraping the red paint. So I'm not out of it, obviously, but I'm out of it in my wet palette. Yeah, these are his. I don't know where I was going with that. I totally got lost and thought, I don't even know where I'm at right now. I was hoping to get, in 40 minutes, we've been sitting here for 40 minutes now. I've only been able to coat this black and get 3 coats of red on. So I'm pretty sure that's 1 coat and then 2 coats on that side. So that one arm is done. And then hopefully, if you guys like this, if you guys like this episode, if you guys like this live stream stuff where I'm painting, where I have this set up, I mean, it's not really the best, but it's there. If you guys like it, please let me know. And I'm not saying I'll do more of it, because I don't want to tell you guys I'm going to do something and then it not be done, and, well, that's just not good. But what I am saying is, if you guys like this, please let me know. Comment, like. For those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're at 14 subscribers on the Mr. Friendly YouTube channel. Sorry. Hit the thing. We're at 14 subscribers. I'm hoping to get 20. If I can't get 20, I at least want 15. just that one more. Just one more. Oh, and I do have a cold, so I'm sniffling. But anyway, yeah, just let me know if you guys like this, and I'll do another video. Or I'll do another live stream where I paint some more of this. Like, I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, you can. See the difference between this red, this really shiny red, and this faded red up here? It looks rusted. That's what I'm talking about. That's the weathering effect that you get right there, that faded rust looking. That's the weathering effect I'm getting by putting the black underneath the red, and it looks really nice. That's what I'm going for. But if you guys like this, let me know, and I'll do another one where, if by the time that happens, if I'm done with this model, I will show a few, in the next video, I'll show a few screenshots of this thing, or not screenshots, but pictures of it, once it's done, so you guys can see that, since you were a part of the journey. And then I will paint some, probably Eldar. I know I have some more Space Marines to do, but I know I have a lot more Eldar and Tau to get done. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. And who knows, I might even have enough models for an army, and then I'll call it the Friendlies. And then you guys can decide how they're painted, and I'll paint them however you guys tell me to. I mean, it's not going to be any like super high-res detail, lightning coming out of the model's butt crack, any kind of stuff like that, but it'll still look nice. And then maybe I'll even be able to take that army and go up to mini wargaming. They're up in Canada. Play them with that army. You guys can see that army in battle. That would be awesome. And I say take it up there because I do not have the camera equipment to film a battle report here. I have this one webcam, and that's about all I can afford. So, let's see how much paint we got left. I don't want to run the camera or the timer too long here. I only wanted to paint for about an hour. And depending on what time it was after that, I was going to probably get on Farming Simulator. I don't know, I haven't decided on that. Or if I'm just going to go to bed. But if you guys want to get a hold of me, you can always get a hold of me on Discord or Twitch. I have both apps on, I have the apps on my phone, so that way I never miss. That way I never miss any of your guys' comments or messages on there. You guys can also send me emails. Or even if you guys want to, you guys can send me photos of your latest paint jobs, your latest models that you've painted up. Wow, cannot talk tonight. But yeah, if you guys want to do that, you can totally do that, and I'll totally feature those in the next video if I get any. I know my channel is not necessarily for miniature painting. You know, I don't have any paint tips and tricks or any motivational hacks or pretty much anything for that matter. But that's not the purpose of my channel. The purpose of my channel really, in all reality, is just to have fun, right? We're just here to have fun and to just play with friends, like back in the old days of LAN parties. Go back to that kind of stuff is what my channel's for. Because I often invite friends over to play games. Like I think the other weekend we played Cards Against Humanities, but Humanities, wow, I am an idiot. Cards Against Humanity. And one of the things we ended up doing halfway through that game was playing Halo. And I'm not talking like Halo 5, playing online against other people. None of that crap. I'm talking about good old-fashioned LAN party. Right? Having the multiple TVs, having the multiple Xboxes, like that's what we did. And that's what, you know, this channel's for. It's what I'm here for. It's what I was for back in the day when we went to parties at my friend's house. They would invite me just to set up the video game equipment. Like, that sounds terrible. Sounds like I was just, you know, a loner and nobody wanted to talk to me and I was just there to do what they didn't know how to do. You'd be right, but I had fun doing it. I did. And I still do it to this day because getting everybody together in at least the same building, not necessarily the same room, because Lord knows not everybody's going to fit in my living room. But no, just having everybody together and then ordering pizza is a great flipping time. And I don't think that video games should go back. I don't think we should go back to that per se. But I think that we should not forget necessarily. What I mean by that is don't forget that LAN parties can still happen, right? If you want to take your Xbox over to your friend's house and play together in the same room on different TVs, that's totally a thing you can do. You don't have to play from your house, you know? You don't have to sit there in your underwear talking to your best friend about how you're going to win the next level, which to be honest, if I'm talking to somebody that I know is sitting there in their underwear, I don't want to play with them. I don't want to play. That's not fun for me. I get it nowadays, you know, everybody wants to be lazy. Everybody wants to sit on the couch and be able to talk to their friends without going outside. I get it. But I can't do it. It's not for me, not something I'm going to do. I would rather go and hang out with everybody. I say that ironically as I'm talking to you guys through a YouTube video. Ha. No, it's just the fact that I that's just how I feel. I like LAN parties. Like the other night I was playing Halo with my son. He loved it. He's not played Halo ever before in his life or even heard of it. Because until he was old enough, we really didn't want him playing it. I don't think he's old enough now, but that's not the point. Point is that I was playing it with him, he loved it, and I just loved the fact that I was getting to do the old-fashioned split-screen co-op missions again, you know, where all you hear is the guy next to you going, when do the hunters come out? And then you just hear that music play, and then the hunters drop from the drop ship, and all you can do is cry because you have to try and take them out, and you only got 10 rounds in your pistol left. Like that kind of thing back in the day was amazing, and it still is awesome to this day. Like when I did that with my wife the other day, I turned on I turned on the campaign mode, and we were playing. And I said, "Now, honey, when the hunters, of course, I full well know. I've played so much Halo in my life. I know exactly when they come and when the music starts. But you know, that's not the point. The point is that she had no idea, and I did, and it was hysterical. Gotta cover my mat. I'm pretty much done for the night with this model. I've gotten 5 coats on it, at least this section. So I've got these 2 ribs done, which is good. I've got this rib about a quarter. I'm gonna call it a quarter of the way done because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 plates on it, armor plates that are gonna be red, like that. And I've only got 2 of them with 1 coat, so that'll be done. And then I have to do this. I don't know how to strip paint yet. That's not a thing. I've been painting for God knows like 6 years, but I've never had to strip paint before. And I don't think I'm going to start now. I think I'm just going to put red over top of these and pray that it works. And then when it comes to these guns, like the other ones, I'm going to do them the exact same way I did these, and do the white axes on the tips. You can kind of see it, and then the little energy ripples. I don't know what to call those. The little detail, get the white in there. But I'll do that for those. Probably not on live stream. Probably do those off camera. I haven't decided. Depends on how many likes and view. I don't want to say views. You know, I don't want to say views, because if I say views, I feel like I'm selling out. Oh man. No, I don't know. Let's see. Is it this side? See, before he left, he wanted to play his Necrons before we painted them, which you should never do that. There we go. That's what it's going to look like. Or should, rather. And then each of those little Gauss rifles, those go in between each one of these ribs. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side and 5 on the other. And then if he ever sends me the because this is a repair barge, so there's supposed to be in between each rib section, there's going to be a little Necron soldier that looks like he's getting repaired. He's got his arms up like crossed. He's got missing limbs, and the little scarab things are repairing him. That's what it's supposed to look like, but I only have these parts. So let me put these back over here in my in the waiting area, the queue. Look at that blood red water. Oh, man. So, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm pretty much done. Next time we do this, I'll probably do the... Can I do it? Oh, I don't want to talk to you guys and have you stare at my phone the whole time. Sup. So, I don't think I'm going to do... I might... Next time, I don't know if we'll finish that barge or if we will go and move on to some of my other Space Marines or maybe even my Kroot for my Tau. We'll see. I don't know yet. I really don't know. Alright, anyways. I'm out. I'll see you guys another day. Hopefully. Have a friendly day. I'll see you guys.